Hey, this is Emily at Inflatable Kayaks, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to inflate the AdvancedFrame Elite Kayak from Advanced Elements. So you want to take your seat and your floor and your kayak out of the bag. Note that if this is brand new, the floor will actually be inside the kayak. Unfold the kayak, and then we basically start inflating. They have numbered the chambers for you, so you know which you start with. And the first chamber is very low pressure, 0.5 psi if you're using an electric pump. This is the HR to bayonet adapter that you'll need if you're using a standard 12-volt pump. It comes with our 12-volt pump because that is the screw-on spring valve adapter which you need for the spring valves. Note that I pushed and turned to get that valve into the upright position, which is what you need to inflate. If you forget whether up is inflate or down is inflate, they actually have a little tag there on the kayak where they remind you gently. It's lovely. These are the deck separators. You can pop them in at any stage of inflation. I just do it now because I'm sitting around doing not much. Same with the combing and the deck lifts. You can inflate these pretty well any stage. I'm using my mouth because it's a tiny chamber and it's very low pressure, but I will show you with the deck lifts how to use the pump to do it. Now, when we go to chamber 2, same thing, push and turn to get that valve stem in the upright inflate position, screw on your spring valve adapter, and with chamber 2 we're going to 2 psi. Note that we do not need to go back to chamber 1 and inflate it to 2 psi because the two chambers share a wall and the pressure is going to equalize across both chambers. So once you're done with the inner tube, your kayak should be reasonably rigid at this point. See how there's no air coming out? If you've got your valves in the inflate position, no air should come out. And these valve caps, they're just a fail-safe, right? They're just a just-in-case kind of a thing that we do. Now, the floor, like I said, if your kayak's new, this will already be in there. But if you take it out to clean your kayak, the valve goes at the back. It's a similar valve to the others in the sense that you push and turn to pop the valve stem up, but it's actually a different type of valve. Now, you'll notice I'm just kind of shoving this floor in. It's much easier to adjust it into position when it's got some air in it. So you'll see me doing it as I'm inflating the kayak. Now, we want to take off the special adapter, and any SUP pump or kayak pump on the market will do the trick. You can go up to 6 psi for the floor. If you're a little lighter, you might not need 6, but that's what it can take. See, the valve stem is in the upright position, and this one's not a screw on. It's a push and turn, and it locks in. And it's tight. It's the HR adapters going into HR valves are always tight because it's high pressure. If it's not a snug fit, it just starts leaking. Again, no air is coming out here. This valve cap is just a fail-safe. Now I'm going to show you what you can do if you don't want to use your mouth for those smaller little chambers. There's a standard adapter on the market. So any kind of pump that's got a swag of adapters will have this. It's used for airbeds, generally low pressure stuff. We call it the push-on adapter, and it's on the hand pump as well because you literally just push it onto the twist valves. So very low pressure. I've got 0.5 psi going in here. Essentially, you just don't need a lot of pressure. So you untwist the valve, push the pump adapter on, and then you twist it while the pump is still connected. If you take the pump off, the air will come out. And you can see what this deck lift chamber does here. Just note that if you got the foot brace and you're using the foot brace, you needn't bother with that deck lift. Now with the seat, sometimes people can't find the clip that the strap goes into, and it's just because it's twisted back over. So you just pull it out and then you clip it into the inner tube. You want the seat straps to be tight enough so that the seat back is falling forwards, but don't worry if you don't nail that first time. It's easy to adjust or tighten those straps when you're in the kayak. That's your inflation tube there, which you just use with your mouth for blowing up the lumbar cushion. And then you can pop your paddle on. I find it much easier to carry the kayak with the paddle strapped on, but that's up to you. And that's it. Away you go. It should take you about 5 or 6 minutes when you get the hang of it, but obviously the first time, give yourself lots of time to read carefully through the instructions. Now you're ready to paddle. If you have any questions about the setup for the AdvancedFrame Elite Kayak, please get in touch. This is Emily at Inflatable Kayaks.